Hi, I'm Kevin Newman. We're in Calgary tonight looking at the oil boom and a new plan to control how much it pollutes. Plus, how some workers say they're being exploited and underpaid. We're also reporting tonight on surprising research showing after decades of fighting for workplace equality, most women still aren't there. As Global National from Calgary begins right now.
Tonight on Global National.
As Bentley rolls in, oil is transforming Calgary. And now Canada's energy giant is tackling climate change. The Tory plan unveiled today as we continue reporting from Canada's promised land.
Canada's most watched national newscast. From Calgary, here's Kevin Newman.
Well, the winter Chinook winds have brought warm air and clear skies to Calgary, Canada's fastest growing major city. More people have been born or moved here in the last year alone than any other city over the last 2 decades. The population now rocketing past the 1 million mark. Hi there, thanks for joining us. Forget Cowtown. Many now see Calgary as the new economic capital of Canada, fueled by the oil boom. But this province is also a lightning rod in the fight to reduce greenhouse gases. Earlier this week in Fort McMurray, we showed you the oil sands responsible for much of Canada's increase in carbon emissions. Well, today, Ottawa and the Alberta government moved to curb them. Francis Ovaggio is in Edmonton tonight for the announcement, and he joins us now. Francis.
Well, Kevin, the federal government will spend about $150 million to help Alberta deal with its escalating greenhouse gas emissions. Prime Minister Stephen Harper here in the provincial capital today, doling out Alberta's share of Ottawa's $1.5 billion Eco-Trust Fund. Alberta's lucrative oil sands industry pumps out 1 million barrels of oil from the ground every day, as well as tons of CO2 into the air. In 2004, Alberta was responsible for nearly a third of Canada's greenhouse gas emissions, with production expected to triple by 2020 and possibly quintuple by 2030. The province and federal governments agree something must be done.
And welcome back to Calgary. You know, it's almost impossible to go anywhere in this city without running into construction. Last year, Calgary approved $1 billion more in construction than Toronto, a city 5 times bigger. 45 homes a day are being built here. Now, last year, nearly 110,000 job vacancies opened up across Alberta. By 2017, it's estimated 400,000 new jobs will be created. In Calgary alone, 70 workers a day on average are arriving to fill empty jobs. Bank of Canada Governor David Dodge suggesting tonight that some of those jobs should be filled by seniors, telling a Calgary audience that workers should be able to stay on the job past the age of 65. But the reality is more and more job vacancies are being filled by workers from other countries. For many, it's a chance to get ahead. But others claim they're being exploited. Mike Edgell has been looking into this issue. He's with us in Calgary. Mike, what'd you find?
Hi, Kevin. If an employer can prove to the government there's no Canadian available to do the job, they can hire a temporary foreign worker. There's a huge demand for them here and across the country. But some believe they're being taken advantage of. Now, just a couple of weeks ago, Canada's immigration minister revamped this entire system by streamlining it, making it easier for employers to hire workers faster, and by extending that term from 1 year to 2. But most believe there's still major challenges ahead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Let's look at one end of the economic boom here. In a moment, the other, a city where pickups were once seemed to outnumber cars, the most expensive one around is about to arrive. As Global National from Calgary continues. And tomorrow from Calgary, we'll look at the very close relationship between this city and the Prime Minister. This is his riding, but how much of Calgary is still in his bones? I'm Kevin Newman. Thanks for sharing your time with us tonight. Local news is next on most global stations.